cutthroat world of professional improvisation, there are only a few groups that evoke an instant sense of astonishment from their audiences. Actually, there's really only one group like that. One shining powerhouse of inspired spontaneity among multitudes of forgettable improv groups. I speak, of course, of the Trifecta, the legendary improvisation group of Gerard, Jerri, Ruoti, and Andrew, Andy Sarouhan. The exact date of origin of the Trifecta is unknown, mostly because Andy refuses to formally recognize the human construct of time, and Jerri has for decades ritualistically incinerated his diaries at the eve of each new year. Extensive research has revealed that the trio was formed sometime after the Loma Prieta earthquake, but before the opening of the Willie Brown span of the Bay Bridge. On that fateful day, Jerri and Andy met and the sparks flew. Not in a romantic way, but in an improv type of way, which can at times lead to romance, but not in this case. The trio was formed: Jerri Ruoti, Andy Sarouhan, and another improviser whose name and gender will remain undisclosed, may he or she rot in hell. The Trifecta was an instant classic, playing standing room only shows in major performance venues across the world. It was a magical time for all three players, Jerri, Andy, and the other one, may he or she be hit by a bus. But hard times fell upon the Trifecta when their third member, whose name and gender will continue to remain undisclosed, left the trio for quote-unquote personal reasons. He or she then went on to a budding film career, starring as the bow and arrow wielding heroine in a young adult dystopian Gladiator trilogy. He or she soon won an Academy Award, and during her acceptance speech in her pretty little off-white strapless princess gown, Jennifer failed to mention her time on the Trifecta and the great learning she'd received from Jerri and Andy. That was a low point for the Trifecta. Since then, Jerri and Andy have attempted numerous replacements for their anonymous third member, to little avail. For various reasons, few to none of which have anything to do with Jerri and Andy, no third member has ever remained on the Trifecta for more than one performance. Will tonight be the night? We shall see. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Trifecta.
I already got sand everywhere.
So we have to wear Speedos the whole show?
Well, I mean, it's a beach volleyball tournament that they wanted to, like, jazz something up with, so they added improv.
Interesting choice. Okay, we can make this. We can make anything work. We can definitely. God, am I making this work?
It's very sandy.
It's very sandy.
Very sandy.
Did you see the stage? They put it up right at the center court of the volleyball court.
Yeah, I mean, we go on after the preliminary match.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of middle schoolers. We follow middle schoolers.
What are they doing?
Volleyball.
Oh, okay. They're doing middle school volleyball,
Yeah.
and then we're doing improv?
Yeah.
Does anything follow us?
Middle school improv.
We're opening for middle school improv?
Yep, it's middle school volleyball, us, middle school improv.
Okay. Well, at least they gave us a nice tent for a dressing room. Jesus, these things, it's like there's a magnet to my anus and it just sticks to it.
Oh, I might just throw on shorts beforehand.
Hey, no, you know what? No, we can't do that. You and I, we can't self-shame ourselves. We look great.
Okay.
You look great. You're rocking that Speedo.
I hate you.
No, you gotta affirm me.
I look great.
You look, now how do I me?
You look great.
Very
You look
monotone.
great.
Better, okay, that's better. I'll
Look
take that.
how great you look.
Okay, that's good. Because we want to have good vibes on this. I haven't performed barefoot before. That's a good thing.
I
And
think you'd be all about performing barefoot.
oh well,
I haven't worn an open-toed shoe since 1996.
Well, I mean, at least You did a great job. You manscaped it, I assume. You did a great job.
Yes, and I'm wearing SPF 75.
Oh, I noticed it was sort of a...
It's German.
the sunscreen is German?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Deflecting.
So it's sort of like deflecting.
Yeah.
I get it. German makes sense.
It's basically the equivalent of wearing a bunch of mirrors.
Oh, I like it. Did you notice...
Deflecting 75.
Did you notice my...
Have you shaved?
I didn't just shave.
Did you bronze? Are you bronze?
Jerry,
What color is that? I thought it was just...
it's autumn passion.
Okay. You look great.
More upward
You
inflection.
look great.
Thank you. Look, we wanna, make a good impression here.
I know. I mean, just think. If we do well, maybe they'll let us perform before the high school improv team next year.
Fingers crossed. Listen though, I'm pretty stoked about Claire.
Oh, I know. I mean, it was weird because we had nothing in common.
Right.
And then we talked about improv.
Right.
And now she's here.
I know. And the same thing happened too when she swung around to my table.
Really?
It was the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Nothing in common.
I gotta say, man, I was really surprised when you agreed to go to speed dating with
I
me.
mean-
I loved it. It was super fun.
It's either that or dying alone. So I guess
I was surprised to see her there.
so was I. But like, it was interesting in that like two people could have so little physical chemistry. We sat down and we looked at each other and we're like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. Almost immediately. And then we started talking about improv and then she said, the right now is a little later, and so she had time now, and so now she's here.
Yeah. I had a very different impression when she sat down in my table.
What was your impression?
Oh, I mean, it was a palpable tension.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I had just gotten the autumnal passion done, and I had finished, shaping all of this, and even though that was all covered at the time, like, underneath, I knew it was there. And so I think it really sort of read into the stare that I gave her.
See, for us, it was like two accountants having lunch. your mother's friend and you at like your cousin's bar mitzvah. It was like that vibe. Two people who clearly will never be together. But then we had a great conversation.
Well, that's always a good foundation.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's no funny business.
Did she do? Oh, I guess she didn't do what she did to me then.
What did she do with you?
Oh, she is like apparently the queen of innuendos. Like everything out of her mouth is an innuendo.
No, we talked about the weather for like 3 out of the 5 minutes.
I mean, did she mention like big long clouds or just
No, she said-
spurts of rain?
She just said that it was raining and might continue to rain.
Hey, I mean, it would probably.
It's fine. She said yes. It doesn't matter. I'll die alone. But if we can do this, works for me.
This is good. I mean, she's very talented. She's got a good reputation. We obviously need a third, so let's just try to play it cool with this because if we can land this show, maybe we can land her.
Exactly. And it's good that there are no feelings whatsoever because it could be strictly business.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably the same with me too. I mean, it was palpable. She said something about long shoelaces, and I never heard anyone make shoelaces sound sexy, but somehow she made them sound sexy.
All right. And just because you look like a Oompa Loompa?
What?
Well,
You think I look like an Oompa Loompa?
just very orange.
I'm not orange.
Just like very autumnal.
I think that you do not have
It's
a...
like an Oompa Loompa was set on fire, and that's his carcass. Just rubbed on you.
This is not helping my game.
I'm just saying, there's no game. This is a business relationship.
Bump set spike, kids. Cool. All right. Yeah. No, I'll see you after. Cool. Hey guys.
Hey.
Hi.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you. Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
It's good to see you.
Sorry I'm late.
No problem, no problem. Better late than never, they say.
Yeah. Good to see you.
Good to see you
Yeah.
as well.
Oh, yeah, they're fine.
Good. I'm glad.
Good.
Oh, you got a family, or I mean, you got?
I have a lot of family.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So is this me?
That's you, right in the middle.
Wow, thanks. I'm really excited. I just, I hadn't been improvising for a while, like I mentioned at the event. And I just kind of want to get back into it,
Well, we're excited to have you.
Yeah, I hope you don't. They told us that we should wear this. You seem to have a rather nice outfit on.
Oh, yeah. No, I figured if I wore one of, obviously, these shirts with the body, like the on it,
That counts.
That counts.
Yeah.
Does the back look okay?
Sure does.
That's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good.
Wait, it's like a night shirt. It's very long.
It's a night shirt.
Yeah.
No, I have this already. Yeah. Did you notice the belly button ring?
Oh, look
Yeah.
at you, risque.
Yeah.
Belly button ring on the t-shirt.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I've had this shirt for a long time.
Oh yeah. How long?
I'd say, long enough.
Is there really such a thing?
There is.
I'm gonna go check on those middle schoolers.
Okay. They're really nice. Oh, especially Todd. With the braces.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of bracelets also. He's a nice kid. Friendship bracelets. Remember making those in camp? Camp. Fun times.
Did you do sleepaway camp?
Well, I didn't sleep, but... Just there was so much fun, so many activities,
Yeah.
Being young, squirrely, wild. I assume.
Yeah, my parents sent me to Christian sleepaway camp. It's a little different.
Oh. I'll be right back. Don't move.
Not moving.
I really mean it.
They pointed and laughed.
Oh, Jerry.
It's fine. Just another one.
No. Jerry, they're middle schoolers.
I know. They're the epitome of little shit.
They literally, you have to understand, children are humans, and then they hit 11, and they stop being human for 3 years, and then they resume being human when they hit 14. That's how it works.
Oh.
You shouldn't listen to anything they say.
Oh, no, I know. I told them I could buy each one of them. I realized that popularity means something when you're younger. Money means a lot more.
Your middle school experience is not so great?
Do you think this did middle school well?
Wait, was that when you were doing the whole,
Yes, I was in jazz choir.
I was talking about, I saw those pictures that one time I was over at your family's house.
We had cummerbunds and green bow ties. It was great.
Right, no, I know. It was just, there was the one with you on the unicycle. That's what I was talking about.
Oh yeah, well that too.
So you rode a unicycle?
Yeah.
And you did jazz? So probably kind of a tough time in middle school.
Yeah.
Well,
it's been a tough time till, I'm 33 now, it's been a tough time till 31.
the great thing though is like all those kind of strange little habits that we have back then. I was just saying to Jerry, middle school's a tough time, and we all have your strange little hobbies or interests back then, and at the time they might not be considered cool, but then fast forward 20 years and a person who can ride a unicycle is suddenly cool, right?
That's about as well as I thought it was going to go.
Yeah.
Try.
I would say no.
No. Try.
Feel free to make yourself at home.
Thank you.
No worries.
Also, Chelsea, the kind of, hot girl out there, have you noticed?
I'm assuming not a middle school.
No, yeah, she's definitely a middle school. She has grown over the summer, you know what I mean? So anyway, she's there. She's handing out some smoothie samples if you want to get one. This one's mango tart. So yeah, it's really good. So you guys have played this gig before? Yeah?
This is is the first time they've allowed us here. I mean, we've played at the beach, sort of beach prom, you know, what people want when they're trying to sunbathe.
What do you mean allowed you here? What do you mean?
You know, we had applied previously last year,
Okay,
but
okay. Yeah.
didn't make it out.
Sure,
You know,
sure.
there was a monkey who could play the tambourine, so.
Tough.
But yeah, we're just happy to have you. It's you know.
Yeah.
How was the rest of your speed dating experience?
Oh, good. Good. You know, definitely some duds. Not you.
It's fun.
You know, we connected in a different way.
Exactly.
I think in a
In a
professional way.
collegiate way.
Yes.
Exactly.
My words exactly. Oh, well, your words. Definitely got a lot of numbers.
Oh, that's
You know, threw about half of them away because I figured kind of statistically half of them are going to be no good, and it's really random, like the universe. So I figured, why?
Half of one. Would you round down or round up?
What?
Never mind. I got one number. So if by your rule, would I round down to 0 or would I round up to 1?
If I got one number and I had to throw away half the number,
Would you round up or round down?
I mean, I wouldn't round at all. I mean, if it's a piece of paper, like any good person would give me their number on a piece of paper, because that's the way you do that.
What if it was shouted from a car driving away?
How do I divide that? What are you talking about?
Guess it's not going to work out.
I don't. Yeah.
Got a little bit of smoothie there.
Okay.
Gotcha. There you go.
Okay.
You know, I was thinking,
Yeah.
it's a bunch of middle schoolers.
Okay. Don't get too hot.
Freaky.
Yeah. I am.
It's a bunch of middle schoolers. I think we should be really cautious with the suggestions that we get, because you know how they are.
Hey, should we get it out now? Let's get it out now.
Just want to get it out?
Let's get it out now.
Okay, all right, great.
Anything we don't want to say on stage, let's get it out now.
Okay. Anything we don't want to say?
Okay, yeah, we're backstage. Let's just get it out now. Like,
Okay.
shit, fuck, cunt. Right? Let's get it out.
Right, you just hit something.
Sorry, Mr. and
Yeah,
Mrs.
oh.
Robinson. That's Ellie's
Wait,
parents.
what else do we not want to say in front of middle school?
Field of dildos.
Oh, good one.
Yes, I'm more of an image-based guy.
Okay. Is that kind of what works for you?
Yeah, yeah, it does. I'm a visual kind of guy.
Good to know.
Yeah,
Me too.
absolutely.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right. So we can, let's say, what else is triggering for middle schoolers? Talent shows.
Most of you will work minimum wage jobs when you're older.
Wow.
Why would you say? Yeah, don't say that.
It's just a harsh truth.
It's a harsh truth.
Okay.
Hope you enjoy your parents, because you'll be living with them for the next 30 years.
A strange sort of obscenity that goes through your mind.
Just things to keep me happy.
Okay. Were there anything specifically that the organizers wanted us to do, or anything that, do they know about sex? Like, what do you?
We're supposed to try to incorporate some volleyball into it. I was trying to
Oh,
I know
cool.
Spike.
I played volleyball.
Oh, you play?
There you go.
Oh, okay.
I played volleyball in high school too,
Oh,
and club. So
Are there positions?
there are positions. There are a lot. 6, in fact.
6 positions?
6 positions.
That's a pretty short Kama Sutra, if you know what I mean. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah. So there's 6 positions. So Jerry's taller than all of us, and so he would probably play in the front.
Is it just called the front?
No, it's not called. I'm talking regions before I. Okay.
we're not the most athletic people, if you
Yeah,
figure it
I've
out.
gotten that. Listen, okay. You can say spike, sure.
Spike.
Dig,
Dig,
pass,
pass,
set.
set,
Yeah.
dig, set, pass,
What?
nothing.
Yeah, sure. You can. Yeah, that's right.
Great.
Net. There's a net involved.
There's a net.
I mean, you know that.
And a ball.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
great.
Yeah. Don't get too fixed on the. On
And it's
ball.
up in the ball.
Yeah.
Points, not goals, not
Touchdowns.
scores.
It's points. Yeah.
Runs.
Serves.
Hits.
Serves.
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 Hits. Yeah.
Steals. They got steals in
No,
volleyball.
they're on 2 different sides.
They can't steal.
Can you bunt?
Can you bunt?
Is there bunting in volleyball?
Is there a sacrifice spike?
No.
No.
No. Oh, there's also a libero.
Oh, that's a Chrysler car.
No. No. That's a digging specialist. That's someone who passes better than anybody else on the team.
They like to get low.
Yeah. Okay. Brought me back, but that's fine. Barrow, set, spike, all those things. Yeah.
Great.
Volleyball, teamwork, cheers, a lot of cheers.
Cheers.
I remember a lot of weird cheers.
Can you do one?
Oh, do I remember one? The roof! The roof! The roof is on fire! We'd all go back to our position.
So that would be after you scored a
Yeah, like
point?
someone scores and we all come in the center. Obviously, we all have very short spandex on. We're all tapping each other's butts. And then we're doing that. And then the roof is on fire. We make a roof, and then we have.
Oh, got it. Oh, see, I'm visual. I get it. So let's do that one. We should try that.
The
The roof! The roof! The roof is on fire! Like that, yeah. Yeah,
That's
sure.
nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Nice.
That's one of them. Yeah.
The only time I've ever wasn't much cheering when I was younger. People would just yell at me to say, "Stop playing,
Oh.
you."
Oh.
I didn't even. I'm not sports. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Well, this should be fun.
Yeah.
I think it should be fun.
I'm into this.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot of middle schoolers, so I'd say keep it fun. Keep it topical.
Topical.
Did you guys listen to Top 40 at all? A little bit?
Top 40 jazz.
Oh God. Oh, okay. Well, forget you. Great. I've got some top 40s.
Okay.
I can figure it out.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Social media, you on there? You on
Social media.
LinkedIn. My LinkedIn's
there?
updated.
Yeah, I'm not talking to you. I'm really not talking to you right
Actually,
now.
I don't have a smartphone.
Yeah, the way you said social media back, it felt very foreign in your mouth. So let's just, I got this.
You got that?
I got this for the
Okay,
team.
great.
I got this for the team. Cool. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
So
Yeah, cool.
we're really glad to have you. I just want to put that out there.
I'm really
Yeah,
excited.
yeah,
I mean, what
yeah.
a serendipitous,
Yeah.
thing that we just, emphasis on the dip, that we met, speed dating, and I think it's good. I think it's good. We're here.
And it's we're hoping that this gig will lead to better gigs, and because obviously we're trying to have an upward trajectory like we used to.
Sure.
And so anyway, I'm just saying you may have caught us on the upbeat.
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing underneath that. That's just straight up.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
I'm looking forward to embarking on this professional relationship with you.
Cool.
Let's play.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Trifecta!
For you, and it's gonna be super duper hella fun! Can I get a woohoo for hella fun? And on the magical keyboard, we have David Norfleet! And on our lights, we have Mitch Green! Amazing that they set up lights at night on this volleyball court for us! Woo! So, folks, to get us started, what we need is a suggestion. And what I would love is your least favorite vegetable.
Field of dildos!
Another one.
Another one?
Green stuff!
What was that? Green beans? I heard green beans. Thank
I'm almost open, Mr. Whitaker.
I can't wait.
The farm stand doesn't open until 7, so It's 6:58.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I have all day.
I, on the other hand, do not. The parish awaits.
Well, Sister Rosemary,
Hello.
wonderful to see you again.
As you.
Oh, well, it seems you have a new medallion.
It's a necklace of Christ.
It's a new one, though.
Yes, my old one was taken by a poor man who needed it in order to sell it in order to have food. I, of course, gave it to him.
Were you robbed or you gave it to him?
Robbed is not a word I'd like to use. A man needed it, and so I gave it unto him.
Well, that's...
But I was what you said.
I am sorry to hear that, Sister Rosemary.
It's all in the day's work of a nun.
But I would love to please have you be first in line for these wonderful green beans.
You were here first. Fairness and equality are the teachings of the Lord.
I insist. My whole day is open. I'll probably sit around here anyway, enjoying my green beans
Oh,
and talking.
well.
You can feel free to, please, cut the line.
Well, all right, with your permission.
Permission granted.
Thank you.
Well, it is 7 o'clock, sorry. I just flew over from the East Coast.
Always the traveling vegetable man.
My suppliers in Maine.
These aren't local.
No, can't beat Maine green beans.
That's why we come so early.
It's the frost. Just keeps them really green.
And we live in a barren wasteland.
Ah,
We love it, but it is barren. Very barren.
it still is God's green earth, eh, Sister Rosemary?
More like dry brown. We love it, and we pray for it to become green one day.
Well, we got a sale.
What?
If you buy one package of green beans, I'll give you the second package for half off.
Well, this is a new development.
Is that a BOGO?
I think it would be a boho.
Oh, my mistake.
A buy one, half off.
Sometimes I shop at Payless, and sometimes they have what they call a BOGO.
I don't have any idea what either of you are talking about.
It's fun. It's a fun way to shop.
It's like a...
Actually, it would be a bogo. Buy one, get one, half off.
bogo.
Oh, that sounds dirty saying it. I won't.
So it's a bogo ho green bean.
Oh, stop it. I will have to pray on
Bogo. Bogo ho?
this. Please stop saying that. I'm feeling uncomfortable underneath.
Hogo-bo?
Oh, that's worse.
Oh, no. Hogo-bo? Am I saying it wrong?
I'd like 4, please.
4 packages or 4 that would trigger the BOGO? Leaving you with 8 at the price of 6.
What's the ho in the bogo?
Half off.
Well placed.
Thank you.
In this underground lair, I only wanted one boulder. Thank you for bringing it.
I have brought the dirt, master.
Did I
Call for you! Back into your hole!
Master, I don't
Deep into the hole!
I don't
I don't want to see any part of you! Seriously!
I don't understand why you keep him around. He does nothing. He brings dirt. I could bring a country's full of dirt in my hands.
Matthias, you listen. He may do nothing but annoy me 99% of that 100% time, but that 1% time of that 100% time...
We're best friends!
Yes. We're best friends.
Go away!
That 1% sustains me for the rest of the 99 when I live here alone.
It wasn't but 2 summers ago that I vanquished an entire army in your name, ripped them to shreds with my hands of impenetrable godlike flesh. I receive no gratitude. Am I even your sort of best friend?
No.
Am I your buddy?
No.
A casual acquaintance?
No.
What are we to each other?
We're work friends. The baby's not born yet.
Really?
No, it's not born.
Oh, good. I was hoping that I was daydreaming, and I scolded myself. I was like, it would be a shame if that baby was born while I was daydreaming.
Let me check again. No, it's still inside.
Susan May,
Yes, Rhonda B.
do you know what they're going to name the baby?
Well, I've put in all my offerings. You know I always give my top 5 list. I'm quite a listicle girl.
Well, what's on your top 5 this
Well,
year?
my top 5 this year was Renhela,
Renhella,
Jonna,
Rimonai,
Sanny,
Sandy,
and Cremai.
and Kamai. Those are beautiful names.
I thought so.
I think they're named after different saints. Saint Kamai.
You know me so well.
Well, I know you're a good Christian lady.
Who loves Satan. Let me check again. Up here and deep. Nope, still nothing. Nothing.
I mean, it's been nearly 30 minutes.
It's been 30 minutes.
How long do these things usually take?
I mean, she should hurry up.
I have dinner appointments later.
Multiple dinner
Well, I'm
appointments.
having dinner with Clarice Dalton.
Clarice Downton?
Yeah, Dalton.
Down?
Dalton. Not Dalton.
Down. She is high society. You need to keep that.
Well, yes. She's going to sign me up for the Silver Sister Club.
The silver.
She's going to be my sponsor.
What?
She's going to be my sponsor for the Silver Sisters.
Well, what about me? What about?
Well, once I become a Silver Sister, I'll sponsor you.
I'm a sloppy second silver sister.
You're a Silver Sister once removed.
No, still inside, but very loud. Oh, it might be a singer, I hope.
Wouldn't it be lovely?
And I hope they go with Crimea. Crimea's a singer. Let me check. Oh, just one arm, but a strong arm is out.
Is that the baby making noise or the doctor?
Well, let me check. Baby making.
I'll do it.
Yeah,
I will.
okay.
You seem relieved.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't ask anybody else, obviously. I
Well,
don't think to ask anybody else.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess in some ways I'm flattered that you asked me. You know, I like to think, despite the fact that we're not together anymore, that
Sure.
you still can depend
Depend
on
on
me
you in this
at
way,
times.
yeah.
Helen, are you still downstairs?
Yeah, I am, Dad. I'll be right up. So you'll kill him. The position on the streets, the shade, the house. It's, with real estate prices.
Right.
This is the only way I could stay in the city.
Look, I'll do it.
Okay.
And it's my first time doing anything like that, so it's like no small thing for me. I never.
I was surprised.
Helen,
What? Yeah, Dad.
who played the lead in Charles in Charge?
John Beauregard.
Thank you, Helen.
It's just.
I hate him. I hate him so much. Imagine questions like that. Questions he knows I don't know. Questions he knows I will give the wrong answers to. Because we're from a different time and place from one another.
Helen,
What?
who attended the conference at Yalta?
The Jews!
That's right, the Jews did.
I'll be honest. He was always, when we were together, he was always so nice to me.
He was.
He would make me sandwiches when I was waiting for you. To get off work. I would
Sure.
sometimes come early and hang out with him.
Sure.
It's just, I don't have anything to compare it to, but I would say killing somebody you've had small talk with is harder.
Hey, Helen,
Yeah, Dad!
does the beeline stop in Ronkonkoma?
No!
Thank you.
I'm just wondering,
Yeah.
because it's a big thing that you're asking, and I really...
Is it? The things that I did for you in our relationship somehow, cumulatively feel bigger.
I appreciated you signing on the car loan.
Yeah. And sexually. The things I did for you sexually.
Helen,
Yes, Dad!
what is a pluot?
This one I know. It's a plum and an apple.
All right.
If there was a point
Yeah.
during our sexual life
Yeah.
when there was a deed performed
Sure.
that you said, after this I can ask him to kill my father? Which one was that?
Wow. That is insulting that you don't know which one it is. That is insulting.
I'm not saying that it wasn't great. I'm just saying that...
No, it was excruciating. It was awful. The things I did sexually were awful. I was debased. I was unrooted from the earth. I was sick to my stomach with the things I did to pleasure you. So I think killing my dad is not that big of a deal, Tyler.
Helen, what's the Wi-Fi password? Is it internet 123?
Yeah, try that, Dad.
All right.
You know what I mean?
I guess I'm just trying to be clear. So
Yeah.
my
Okay.
ending your father's life
Yes.
sort of makes this even Stevens.
Yes, even
but
Stevens.
this is not sort of an initiation to a rekindling of a romance that perhaps ended too early and
No.
abruptly.
No.
One would even say one was ghosted by the other and then suddenly called 8 months later to do a favor of killing one's father.
Ghosting is a strong word.
You did. What is it? Is it a strong word?
I lacked response.
Helen, what makes Greek yogurt Greek?
The fat content, Dad.
All right, thank you.
High in fat.
All right, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm still in love with you.
I
I
really
still
get
have
that.
I still have the pictures. They're still up on my walls.
Yeah.
Your letters. I read them at night
I know.
and I cry.
I know.
And then I sleep and then I wake up and I read them and I cry again.
No. You've lost your job a few times.
Yeah, but I can't stop crying.
I know, Tyler. I just think that, and I say this with such love, not being in love, but love, is that I think if you do this for me, then it'll kind of be a 2 birds, 1 stone situation, because my dad will be gone, and then you probably shouldn't have any contact with me. You know what I mean?
Helen, if I wanted to use the word Their, like their balls or their turkey. How would you spell that?
28, 29, 30. Ready or not, here I come. Oh, it's so dark in here. Valerie, when I find you, I'm going to ravage you. Are you underneath the table? Let's take a look-see! Well, aren't you a crafty little devil? I'll bet. Yes, if I were Valerie, sweet temptress Valerie, I think I would hide behind the curtains! Well, this game is just engorging my lust. Valerie, I will find you. I'll bet you're right here! Hold the lamp. Valerie, I'm getting a bit tired now. I thought this was just a simple foreplay. Valerie, it's not really that large of an apartment. Can't imagine. Are you still here? Are you still in the apartment? Oh, I heard your sweet, sweet siren song. Oh, I will find you. Oh, let's see. There's only one place left. The trunk. This must be it. Valerie, I'm rather horny. You can't ravage me until you get me. Valerie, are you climbing and swinging on things? You are, aren't you? This is not fair. You said that I couldn't take the circus skills class with you, and now you're taking advantage of my lack of training. Arming lasers. I mean, what? Release the hounds! What? What's happening? Folks, that's our half. You all have been the most wonderful audience! We're going to take a short break, but I have a feeling there's a lot of soda pop that's available for you in that tent right over there. So we'll see you back here in 10 minutes, okay? Bye!
Pretty strong first half.
Yeah, I would say so. I think they liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we said that I would be the only person to do any kind of references.
I did that right? It's brushing, right? So it's called brushing. Brush.
Are you joking?
It's a dental hygiene thing, right? I'm in the ballpark, right? It's brushing, right?
Yeah.
Sounds, no?
I think I need some air. Sorry.
I'm getting weird weird sort of mixed signals from it. It sort of oscillates. I mean, there's times where it almost feels like there's an umbilical connection of sexual tension between us.
I think we've now pinpointed what's wrong. The term umbilical cord of section. I'd like to point out something that has become obvious, given that this foray back into middle school.
Okay.
By the way, a small blonde girl told me I'm fat and ugly. I'm dealing with it. You and I were not very popular. She was a popular middle schooler. That's why Mrs.
Oh my God, that's what it is.
said,
Oh, she was popular. Oh God, I hate her.
so it's sort of like unrequited love, where like she's probably warm and bubbly and it makes you think she likes you, but she doesn't because you're middle school
Oh my
scum.
God, she's my Megan McKinley. She's my Megan McKinley. Who is yours?
Lauren Seganolfi.
Oh my God.
No, I'm way too old for you. No, guys, you shouldn't be back here. No, shouldn't be back here. Sorry. Lot of boys.
Did you enjoy middle school, Claire?
Yeah, I did.
Really?
Yeah. Came second in the talent show.
What'd you do?
I sang a rendition of Killing Me Softly by the Fugees. My friend played piano and I just sang it.
Did you do all like the Lauryn Hill runs?
Oh yeah, yeah. I got mad respect.
You could do that at 12?
Yeah, well, 13.
I once rode my unicycle during homecoming for the basketball team.
Like a halftime show kind of thing?
Sort of. It was the whole basketball chasing me, and I knew I couldn't run very quickly, so I jumped on my unicycle. They said that they would have carried me, you know, the pig blood and all. They would have carried me, like the movie Carrie.
You.
But, you know,
Okay.
pig blood's pretty expensive, so they just chased me on my unicycle around the gym.
I want to hug you, but it is with pity. Is that okay?
Most things involving me is with pity, so it's cool.
Can I give you a hug?
Sure.
I mean, I didn't have that experience, but it sounds really hard. I'm sorry you have that.
It's fine. I'm going to go show my deposit statement to the middle school.
Yeah, you show them.
I'm going to also show them my credit score
Hey, yes.
and the fact that I might be buying a home soon.
To each his own. Did you feel okay about the first half? Anything you want to see differently? Anything, I mean, we didn't really make that many references to volleyball or kind of top
No,
40s.
a lot of
So.
sexual references.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you said rabbit.
I felt like you were kind of leading it though.
Wow. Okay. Okay. If that was the energy, I'll cut it off. I'll put it down. I'll simmer the pot. I'll put the pan back in the oven. I'll unlight the trash from being on fire. I'll salt the snow. Yeah, no, that's it.
Did you have a lot of boyfriends in middle school?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
No, not middle school.
Not middle school?
No, not middle school.
Too busy doing talent shows? Or?
Yeah, it's a lot of talent shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can literally go to any middle school and just kind of do it. They don't really know you're there. Yes. Oh yeah, it was really fun because I mean, okay, I wasn't going to do my talent at my talent show untested. So I went to a few other middle schools and did a mix.
But high school?
Oh yeah.
Not it.
Lot of.
I got you pegged, I think.
I don't think so.
I think I do.
No, I think I would know if you had me begged. Never mind. What did you say?
What were you saying?
No, what did you say?
I was saying a lot of. You said something. You asked a question.
Yeah, I did, but then you were talking about a force
Well, I
field
mean, we
control.
don't have to tangent off from your question. What was your question?
Yeah, there's a tension between us. Okay?
Do you want me?
I don't what?
Do you want me?
Do I want you what?
You know.
Yeah.
You do?
Yes.
See?
No.
You don't see?
I don't. Yeah.
Claire, I'm gonna need you to go talk to the middle schoolers. They have my car keys.
Isn't Sebastian the little one with the hookah necklace? That asshole. I'll get him. Sebastian, what the fuck?
I think I'm having a breakthrough right now. I'm just, at this point, I've just projected Megan McKinley on.
Stop being such a little clit muncher and give it back!
I'm not even seeing Claire anymore. I'm just seeing Megan McKinley, with her French braids and her bodysuit. Because that's what they wore. That's what Megan McKinley wore to drive me crazy. But see, I'm big boy now, and I'm in control. And I feel like I'm gaining control. I just turn the tides. You get me? I think she's eating out of
Here we go. Sorry about that. It was an Abby's bra. Classic.
Right. She put it there and she said, "You don't have the cootie shot, you can't come near."
Yeah. She wanted you to take it, but she knew it was weird.
And also illegal.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So, anyway, so back to it. I'm in the stage. Yep. Back to the stage. Soon.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think there were. I felt that maybe there would be scenes closer to each other, physically,
Oh, did yeah.
emotionally, intimacy. There could be more.
More intimacy?
Probably be more intimate.
Well, the answer is yes. The answer is yes.
Sure. Yes, I agree.
Yes.
If that's
Yes.
Yes.
At one point, there was a broom that had fallen down,
Mhm.
and I went to pick it up, and they said, Jerri and the broom sitting in a tree, KISSING.
Okay.
First comes love, and then the broom cheats on you.
I don't know this one.
Apparently middle schoolers have a darker view of marriage now.
Jerri, again, I want to say this without pitying you, but it's very strong pity.
I'm aware.
That's the past. That's a time that has happened, but is not happening for you.
True.
And these middle schoolers, like I'm friends with them, but they're little shitholes. I don't want to be friends with them. I'd rather be friends with you.
Right.
You know good brunch places. You know what I mean? Right? They know their fingers. That's what they know. It's like
I appreciate that.
So like if I had to pick, and I'm being very honest, Jerri, because I know we don't, we're not
Right.
similar.
No.
We don't really,
No. Exactly.
we wouldn't hang out.
Right.
But
Exactly.
if we did,
Right.
if I had to choose, between a middle schooler I just met here at the tournament and you, I would choose you. Okay?
That's very nice of you.
It's just true.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I would choose you over a stranger middle schooler who I had just met as well.
Oh, well, there you go. We do have something in common.
Yeah.
I think we need to go on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
We bonded.
Yeah.
Yeah?
We got something in common.
Yes. Common ground. We now have a solid foundation to build a professional working relationship.
Yep. Professional working relationship.
Yes.
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 Like a store clerk and another clerk who works at a deli a few doors down.
Welcome back to the stage, the Trifecta! All right, we're back. So, we got one more set here to get us started. What is your favorite social media? TikTok.
Wow.
I heard TikTok. Thank you.
Yeah, cool. That's a good one. I'm sorry, Mom, Dad. I'm sorry. I get angry sometimes, like all of us.
Oh, Rebecca.
Mom,
Yes.
I'm sorry I've let you down. I just have all these hormones.
Of course, Rebecca. Everyone has that. Everyone goes through puberty.
It's a perfectly natural reaction. It means you're growing up.
But I feel like I'm growing up so fast it hurts.
Growing up does hurt.
Mom!
Oh, darling.
I think it's time for us to have a talk.
No, I
Is
don't
it?
want to talk. I just want to feel.
Well, that's part of the talk.
Jeremy,
Yes, Pamela?
do you want to stay here while I have a talk with her?
No, don't, Dad.
All right. I'll leave it to you then.
Bye, Dad. Next time you see me, I'll be different.
You'll be a woman.
Wait, what? I'm gonna be a woman?
Yes, lovey.
Oh no.
There's a reason you fell out of your chair.
I'm not a girl anymore? I'm
No.
a woman?
You're
And women are heavier? And less balanced? Oh no.
That's what happens. You have to understand, when you become a woman,
Yeah?
the weight of the world is on you.
And that's why I'm getting a Justin Bieber tattoo.
That sounds fascinating.
Thanks, Chaperone John. No follow-up cues?
Who is Justin Bieber?
I thought you'd ask. He is God. Yeah. No follow-up cues?
What is the tattoo of?
Yes! Good question, Chaperone John. It is of Justin Bieber's mouth.
The mouth of God.
Yeah!
I'm getting it.
I'm super Christian. Oh, come on!
Like the Christian God, are there other forms of Justin Bieber?
Nailed it! Yeah! Every single album is like a different chapter of the Bible. It's a transformation.
Are you going to read to me at some point?
Oh, no. I mean, I could.
It's fine. Do you know who Sophia Loren is? She's the Justin Bieber of my time.
Oh, whoa. Cool. Do you have a tattoo of Sophie Loren? Sophia Loren?
Sophia Loren.
Sophia Loren? Yeah?
Yeah.
You do? Where is it, Chaperone John? Oh my god. Whoa. Cool. Wow. Just her legs.
Yes.
Chaperone John,
Yes, Emily?
there's a reason I asked you to sit with me. You specifically.
Yeah?
I thought we had a connection. I felt it. Is
I
that-
like you too.
Okay. Good. I won't cry.
Neither will I.
Cool. around us, darling.
I know it.
Darling, it's getting nippy.
I can't stop thinking about it.
I'll bring you a shawl.
Blanche, it was a terrible mistake. I shouldn't have sold that mine.
No. No, you shouldn't have. But do I still love you? Yes. Do I respect you as much? No. I'll be back with a cup of coffee.
It's hard to explain, Blanche. Can you hear me?
Of course I can, Anderson.
It's hard to explain. When that man approached me while I was in town, it was a strange appeal the man had. A certain look in his eye, a sparkle, a twinkle.
He was a slippery fellow, that's what he was.
Slippery as an eagle.
Here's your coffee, darling.
Thank you. It's hard to explain.
Well, I don't know if it is. You were swindled, darling. Now we have nothing. It's as if the ground underneath our feet has been removed. We're weightless. Weightless in grief.
Blanche. Blanche, I think if you had been there, if you had seen the look in this man's eyes and the way he talked, just so eloquent and convincing and hopeful, well, he couldn't help but sharing his enthusiasm. He'd come west from Massachusetts, I believe. Said that all he ever wanted to do was work a mine in Nevada.
Anderson, no one wants to work in mines. That should have been a red flag for you. No, you look so handsome in the moonlight.
Well, this isn't so bad, though. We still have a small farm. That's fine, right? We should be able to get by on that, right, Blanche?
Of course, darling. At least for a little while. I'll have to sell my hair.
Blanche, I'm getting the impression that you're disappointed with the choice that I made.
Oh, that's too strong of a word. I am displeased.
Displeased.
I wish that a decision like that hadn't been made on my behalf for us.
On your behalf, well, I own the mine, Blanche.
I'm only 45, and at this rate, I'll be dead in a couple of years. Because of your decision now, I'm just displeased. That's all.
Well, hell, Blanche, now I'm feeling regret.
Oh, no. Sometimes things just happen.
Well, that's what I was trying to tell you. I mean, I felt
And
like...
sometimes you've interrupted. People put things into motion, like you did, that have caused a train wreck effect for our entire lives. I've already phoned the children and told them we will be moving in with them. They're very angry.
Oh, hell.
Oh, darling, did you shave today? I can smell your aftershave. Ah, such comfort. And a time when I need it.
Blanche. Oh, I'm so sorry. I see what you're doing. I see what you're saying. Blanche, I've done us both wrong. I made a terrible mistake. Oh, Blanche. Blanche, honey, are you in there?
Yes, sweetheart. I was just making some cookies.
Blanche,
Yes.
I want to beg your forgiveness.
It's too big of a gesture.
It isn't, Blanche. I've signed us off to a life of poverty and shame.
Yes. Everyone knows it in town. It's surprising how fast it spread.
Blanche,
Oh, darling.
it's the fact that you keep a brave face in the face of all of this. I still want to bring me a cup of coffee and cookies. I
I know you
Just
don't.
don't.
Darling, get out.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Darling. You'll just, what do the kids say these days? Own me more.
My lord, I bring news from Gaul. The Roman legions have sacked the Gauls.
You say they've sacked the Gauls?
Yes,
All 7 of them?
all 7 Gauls have been sacked, your highness.
Well done, leading the Gaul sacking.
I serve Rome, your highness.
As you do. What else?
We move north to Saxony
Excellent.
to sack the Saxons. There are 13 Saxons. We will begin the sacking of the Saxons this September, your highness.
13 Saxons. That sounds like a terrible risk to take.
But we have men to spare, don't we?
Aye, you do. We have many legions, and we are backed by the German banking families.
The German banking
The
family.
Fuggers.
The Fuggers have 900 children. They will provide many people.
I am aware of the prolific fertility of the Fuggers.
The Fuggers.
Fuggers.
The Fuggers.
Fuggers.
Enough! What other sacking do we have on the calendar? What else shall we sack? For Rome!
We could head north, further to Britannia.
Britannia.
Britannia?
There are 36 Britannians to be sacked.
Individual Britannians. That should be easy.
Yes.
My liege.
What?
There's also the Goths and the Visigoths.
My liege.
What?
This man is leading you to ruin. The gods themselves have nearly 40 men in their nation.
40?
40!
Yea, and when paired with the Visigoths, it brings their numbers to 53.
This is suicide, your liege.
I must admit I'm less interested than the previous things that had to do with sacking. I've kind of approved things up until now, having to sound or be like sack.
Whoa, but I can bring even further bad news.
All right.
Woes to you, Emperor.
Do spray it.
For the Phoenicians bring 38 men
38.
up the Mediterranean.
That is the worst sea.
They join forces with 6 Nubians, 8 Algerians, 2.5 Albanians, and 9 Persians.
My liege, half an Albanian is worth 6 Algerians. This is madness.
For Rome, your highness! For Don't leave.
I have to leave.
Don't leave, Dennis.
I have to leave.
You know you'll make me sad. I'll throw myself from the balcony. You'll just find my splattered body on the bottom of those rocks. Dennis, if you leave, I will throw myself from the balcony.
Oh, well, gee, Dennis, sorry to interrupt you with your gal there. But we ship off soon. Gotta kill those others. Come on, we gotta get on the ships. Come on, Dennis, kiss your girl and head out. We gotta go kill them.
Rachel, if I don't go... Rachel, wait! At least hear me out! Rachel, if I don't go, those others, they're gonna conquer others, and others, and eventually those others are gonna hit our shore, and those others are gonna try to turn us into them. Rachel, you don't understand. The world's on a tipping point.
Dennis, gee, your girl's on.
I know it. Just give me a moment. Rachel, I ain't afraid of them. I know all about them, and I ain't afraid of them. You don't have to worry about me. I'm coming back. As soon as I come back, I'm gonna marry you.
You are?
Well, hell yeah.
You mean it?
Sure I mean it.
And you'll be back soon?
Hell, girl, you didn't think I was gonna leave without... Whoa. It was my grandmother's. I had it reset. I know you said you liked white gold.
I do.
I do, as in...
I'm wearing the ring. Now you need to come back, though.
I'll come back.
Cause, Dennis.
I don't care if there's a million of them mothers. They couldn't stop me from coming back.
So you'll be back soon?
Soon as those others are vanquished.
Like next week?
Well, I mean, it may take... Oh! I think next week is feasible. We have a hell of an army.
Fine, take the weekend.
Rachel.
I'm the compromising woman.
Rachel, I do need to say something, though. The others live a whole ocean away.
Tell them you can't.
It's a war, Rachel. I've been trapped.
I'll write a letter.
To the
To the
president.
war.
You're gonna write a letter to the war?
I will tell the war no.
I don't think that's how war works, Rachel. Oh, wait, Rachel, you can write the letter, please. You can write the letter, please.
Get me a pen and paper.
Oh, all right. Just stay there. Don't move. Hey, anybody got a pen? Anybody got a pen back here? You got a pen? Give me that. Rachel, maybe you could come back on the other side of the railing to write.
It'll be quick.
But Rachel, it's just your hands are barely on the railing. Please come back. You seem practiced in climbing over that railing, Rachel.
I might have done this a few times. To who it may concern. Dennis McAllister is hereby excluded from the war. However, you may keep him till a week from Monday. Sincerely, Rachel Harlow.
Rachel, I can't help but thinking, what with the way that you're so practiced going over that railing, you're not trying to manipulate me because I care so much. Rachel, now, all right.
Why would you think I was trying to manipulate you just because I will throw myself against those jagged rocks?
Rachel, my love, I'm off to the war.
is nice.
It is. It is. I didn't think it would be.
I know.
I know.
Just look at those little fishes go.
Little bastards.
Just eating all the dead skin.
Oh, get it. Get it.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it. Especially that toe. I'm sorry I've been afraid of other cultures for so long.
What's no trouble,
Oh,
Marianne?
it's been a trouble. I've deep phobia of other people, and specifically how they live and their choices.
But now you see there's life outside of Rhode Island.
There is.
There's
There is.
people and they're friendly.
Yeah, friendly. They speak different languages, which I used to judge heavily. And now there's a beauty to it.
And I was proud of you.
Oh,
I was.
I was so nervous. I peed myself when I got my passport photo.
When you had New York clam chowder, I was like, that's my girl. I was like, that's my wife.
Yeah.
I was trying something from a neighboring state, and that was weeks ago.
It was. It's been a journey.
And
It's
now
been a
you're
journey.
just a regular Renaissance woman.
I wouldn't say that.
No, you are. You are.
I don't know.
They should give you an award.
Oh, do they have those kind of
I'm going to look into it.
things? Okay.
I just think you're the most tolerant, open-minded woman I know.
Oh, I don't know. I'm
No?
just starting. Really just starting.
You're an example to all those around you.
Oh, Scott. Oh! Here's one of the locals. Hello? Hello? Oh! Hello? Oh, did I say something wrong?
No, I don't think so. They're... No, he's gone.
I think I probably said something wrong. Oh! Hello?
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 Good morning.
Feel free to come in.
He might be shy.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
You know.
Oh? Are you playing with us? Is this a game?
I'm Scott.
Is this Scott? Veronica? Hello? Thank you for your fish. Yes?
Yes.
Do you want a turn? Do you want
Do you
a
want?
turn? Go ahead, have a turn.
Yeah.
I think it's only fair. Let a bunch of gringos come in. Please. Yeah, yeah. You can just dip your feet right in.
Put your feet in.
I was scared too.
The little fish will just eat what's on your feet.
And there's a lot.
Yes.
At least in my case. It's a little ticklish.
It is.
Nice.
It's like someone's loosely tickling your feet.
I wish. Not bad, huh?
There you go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh.
All right.
I'll join you. Sure. Veronica's my name. What's your name?
Oh. You want? All right.
Okay. Oh,
Right?
okay. Oh,
That feels very nice. It's very nice.
that's really nice of you.
You've got very tender hands.
Oh. Thank
Feels very nice.
Very nice of you. Thank you. Everybody's been very friendly here in
Yes.
Costa Rica. Very friendly. It's so nice. Thank you. Oh, he does like that.
Yes. Feels very nice.
Oh.
Feels very nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. Wow. Who'd have thought?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. All right.
Are you okay, honey?
Yes.
Do the sign. Do the sign if you're okay. Do the sign if you're okay. Oh. Yeah. Soft hair, huh? Yeah.
Well,
Sure, sure. I want to say stop, but I feel like I'll be bigoted. You know? I feel like it's racist to stop.
we wouldn't want to insult them.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
You came! Oh, wonderful! You came! Oh!
What's up?
Oh, wonderful!
Uh,
You're the first ones here.
yeah,
Help yourself. There's a spread. There's a spread. Do you like hummus? Do you like baba ganoush?
I guess, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
So you said the rest of the apartment complex is gonna.
Yeah, they're coming later.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
This is just a welcome to the building.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Sick, yeah, sick, cool.
Thanks. Yeah, that's.
I'm so glad you got my note. I slid it under your door.
Yeah, I know, we saw you slide it.
Yeah.
You could have knocked. We called after you.
You heard you run as soon
I
as you
didn't want
say
to-
slid and run.
I didn't want to inconvenience you. I didn't know maybe you were in the middle of
You know,
something.
you can just ask. You
Yeah,
know,
what
if,
do
you're,
you-
if you're curious, you can ask. Yeah, we're a couple.
Yeah.
We're two dudes and we're a couple. You
Oh.
can just ask.
Right.
Yeah.
Wonderful. How about you?
I feel like you kind of just, you know,
I mean,
are you cool with that?
I'm
Are you
absolutely cool with that.
Cool with us?
Oh, yes.
Cool.
Because
So you
we're
do-
cool with you.
Because I'm
You're cool with
You're
us.
cool with me?
I mean, if you're cool with us,
We're
we're
cool
cool
with us,
with
we're
you.
cool
It's
with you.
stipulations.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Cool.
We're all cool. Baba ganoush,
Sure. Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah.
you could have it on a pita, a pretzel, some popcorn.
It's all pea foods, huh?
Well, not on purpose.
So, yeah, a lot of other gay couples in the building, or?
Yes.
Why'd you do
Really?
that? Why'd your voice go to adolescent boy for a moment? What happened there?
I was counting. That's what I do when I count. Ask me a number. Make me do a math equation.
32 divided by 8.
Oh, 4.
Oh, yeah, you did do that. Yeah. All right. So how many are there?
3. The McNallys, the Sapersteins, and Rosenblatts.
They're all married, huh? We're not married yet.
No.
No. Yeah.
We're thinking about it.
We're thinking about it.
Wonderful.
Yeah. We're thinking.
Ron is a little hesitant.
Oh,
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's fine.
I mean, we've talked about it.
Yeah, we talk about it with
Talked about
somebody.
it
It's
with
fine.
somebody. Yeah, we talked about it with somebody.
stuff. We talk a lot of
Talk
child
about family
stuff.
of origin.
Yeah,
Big time.
Yeah, big
Yeah.
time. We've been doing family constellation. You know about that?
Have you constellated yet?
Yeah.
Have you constellated?
You gotta constellate your family if you're gonna understand them. You gotta constellate.
I mean, it's it's based on old navigation. If
Yeah.
you looked up into the sky and you didn't know what it was, how could you navigate your own life?
Right.
It's the same thing.
Same thing.
Same thing.
This is fascinating. I've never constellated my family.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say I can tell, but, you know. That's a great popular.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Did you make this?
I did.
You made this, Baba Ganoush?
I made this Baba Ganoush.
Wow.
So when did the first gay couple move in here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1992.
Okay, that's pretty good.
It's early.
It's early.
That was the Sapersteins.
Saturday.
So we
Where
got
did-
OG gays.
They are the OG gays.
So
Am
you-
I allowed? I'm not
No,
allowed.
you're
I'm
not.
not.
Great.
You know, we moved out here because we heard it would be just a little bit more, you know, relaxed.
Yeah.
It's very relaxed. The Willows is one of the most relaxed apartment complexes in this town.
That's good.
It's
It's good.
It's good.
Ron
Great.
did a lot of research on this.
Yeah. Taser did a ton of
Ron calls me Taser.
That's not your birthday?
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
It's fine, Ron.
Is it short for something?
It's
Yeah.
fine.
It's
fine.
short for something.
Yeah.
He's embarrassed by his full name, so I call him Taser.
What's your full name?
Just tell him it's not that big of a deal.
We're Tasering though.
What's your full name?
Yeah.
We're tasting
It's
you.
not. It's goofy. It's a
Hey.
goofy name.
That's what I fell in love with your name before I fell in love with you. You know that?
Retasia Ogloof.
Yeah. Yeah. We send him checks, babe. We send him checks, babe. Okay, we send him checks.
Yeah. We're
What a
Tasering.
beautiful name.
It's Irish.
On one side, it would seem.
So you've been a superhero for a long time.
Yes,
Yeah.
since 1978.
Wow, that's a long time. That's a long time.
It's cool you're so, you know, progressive.
Oh, well.
You want to do, something we do with our friends who think they're progressive but aren't actually? We do just kind of like a fun game. You want to play? So it's kind of just like a word association. So you gotta think about it.
Okay.
Just kind of do it.
Sure.
So I'm gonna say a word and you just say the first thing that comes to mind.
Sure.
Hey, it's not. It's just like whatever.
Of course.
Real easy. Real just like
Sure.
off the cuff. Cool. Yay.
Freedom.
That's cool. That's good so far. Yeah. Queer.
Freedom.
Freedom.
Independence.
Yeah. Right. Okay, just let your body drop. Let your body. I do some body work. Let it drop. Let it drop. Let the gut out. Let the gut out. Yeah. There you go. Less knees. Put them back. Great.
I think he's got a lot of third chakra.
No, I did. No, I didn't see.
A lot of third chakra
Yeah.
tension on
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
All right. Let's go a little faster so you can't think about it. Okay. Sure. Okay. Penis.
Penis.
Sure. Yep. They touch. Yep. Right. Anal.
Poop. Or
Boy.
other things.
Boy.
Other boy.
Boy on boy.
Also together.
That's good. I think you're progressive. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. The freedom thing kind of was like, is he planning? But now I get it. Seems like you're really on our side.
So, what are these other couples showing up?
Well,
No.
no one tends to come to my functions.
Is that right? Kids, thank you so much! You have been an amazing audience, and we really appreciate it. And we're hoping to come back next year, and we say good luck to all of you on the rest of your tournament. So thank you!
Thank you. Thanks. stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have to admit, I really liked the husband-wife scene that we did.
The silver mines?
Yeah, I didn't want to be let down by you personally. So there was a lot of Claire in that. There was a lot of Claire in that scene, just so you know. Because I don't think you'd let me down, would you?
There's no way I would let you down.
No, you keep me up.
That's right. I keep you up,
Keep me up.
and I keep you satisfied.
Yeah.
With your life.
Yeah.
All parts of it.
Yeah.
All parts.
Okay. What did you feel good about?
My last character was sort of like the older version of me. So that's something.
Hey, Jerri.
Yeah. One girl yelled that they took a picture of my face and they're gonna make it a meme.
That's a good thing. Those go viral.
Memes
Those go
are
viral.
good. Yeah.
Memes are good. Memes can only be good.
You're gonna be an influencer. Isn't
They
that
said-
what it's called?
Hey, good.
Yeah, got that
They
one.
said it's called Jerk Face Jerry.
Oh, that's.
Well,
Listen, take a seat, both of you.
alright.
Take a seat, both of you.
All right.
I was really excited about doing this show with you. I know it's kind of goofy, but I got you both a little something.
You got us?
That's very nice of you.
It's my. You can open it.
Tiny little package.
Yeah.
It's a pin.
Yeah.
It's a pin with your face on it.
It says Claire's #1 fan.
Yeah.
That you're just putting that right on, huh? Just putting that right on. You know what? I'm not gonna put this on.
Oh God, I'm sorry. That was weird. It was weird to give a gift. I'm sorry.
No, you know what? I'm not gonna put this on because
Okay. Yeah,
you know when I was in middle school, Megan McKinley, she gave me a pin too. She had taken her cheerleading pictures and they made it into a pin. And she said, "I bet you won't wear this pin for a year." And I did. I wore that pin. Every day I wore that pin.
Okay.
And Megan McKinley said, "If you wear that pin every day,
Yeah.
oh, it's gonna be worth your while." That's what she said to me. It wasn't worth my while, Jerry. You understand? It wasn't worth my while. Do you know what I came out with? A pin. That's it, Jerry. And Megan McKinley, she went off with someone else. And I see what you're doing right now. You're McKinley and me.
I don't know who that is. It was just some extra merchandise from my Etsy page. Some things that I thought would be fun and nice, just a little token of thanks. I don't know. Why are you reading into this? This is all that is.
We're from two different worlds, Claire.
What?
You just go back to your cool world, Claire, where everyone's cool, dresses well, and, eats avocado toast. That's fine.
You can make it at home for pretty cheap.
I know what you're all about. You don't make avocado toast, you buy it. You're an avocado toast buyer.
Yeah, of course, because I'm not a loser like you.
There it is! There it is!
Okay, who wears bikinis? These are middle schoolers we were performing for. Put some fucking shit on your job, man.
This is a Speedo! It's a Speedo! It's my fucking foot! I don't have a shoe on!
That's $15 online. Okay, listen guys, clearly this isn't gonna work out. I thought it might. I thought maybe we'd have chemistry. We don't, but we are professional. I thought maybe you'd get in my pants and that could gonna be. You two self-sabotage because you two won't get rid of your loser identities from middle school. And I'm sorry, this whole fucking experience was triggering for you. And yeah, I was cool, and I'm not gonna apologize for it.
Don't call me. I know you want to.
No,
Don't call me.
no,
I don't have a
I'm
dick
not
anymore.
gonna call you.
I don't have a dick anymore.
I don't. Yeah, you just told me that's the most unsexy thing I've ever heard.
I can put it back on if I want it, but I'm not putting it back on.
Fine,
for you.
don't put it back
I'm
on.
gonna
I don't
leave
want it.
attached.
Don't
Good?
reattach your
Great,
dick
I'm
for
not
me.
gonna.
Take my bag. This was interesting. Good luck. Maybe you get a better slot next year. Jerry, let's have coffee on Tuesday.
Best of luck on all your future endeavors.
Don't call me, Andy.
You don't call me first.
My phone number is not in your pocket. Don't call it.
I don't have any pockets on.
And then
If I had a pocket, I'd put my dick in it. I feel like I just vanquished a demon. Oh man. That whole dick stuff, that wasn't real. I mean, it's still. You can't do that. I'm a visual guy. You good?
Yeah, I'm just worried about her and the other middle schoolers might key my car.
Yeah, buddy, that might happen.
I think so.
Just remember.
I make more money than you.
Exactly.
Thanks so much for coming. We have another show tomorrow.
Tomorrow night?
It will be completely different. So tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your acquaintances. Forget you came tonight and buy tickets for tomorrow. Whatever you need to do.
whatever you need.
If you want to see more, the best way to follow us is to like us on Facebook. Andy and Jerri are the Trifecta. www.facebook.com, the Trifecta SF. Thanks so much, Claire.
Yeah.